We were talking about beautiful places, how beautiful France is. There's another beautiful island in the Caribbean, Aruba. I don't know if you guys been there. I had the pleasure of being there in just working, not in vacations, unfortunately. But it's a very small island off the coast of Venezuela, one of the Caribbean countries that are participating in the Olympics. And we were at the Olympic Village. We got a chance to talk to some of the athletes of the Aruban team. Just so you have an idea, Aruba has 100,000 population around there, and they have 6 athletes here in the Olympics. That's a large percentage, a big ratio of population versus athletes. And they don't have one, they have 2 swimmers. And we were able to talk to them today about what they expect on these Olympic Games.
I think the Caribbean region, it's been upcoming in swimming and also in other sports. I think there's a few guys that have been, let's say, reaching the next levels in swimming. There's one from Cayman Islands, one from Trinidad, and hopefully me as well. We can represent our Caribbean countries in the highest level of swimming. But then also I think all other sports I've seen, I think many delegations have been growing since Rio, I know. And so I think it's a good thing that we can be represented at the Games.
I feel like us as the Caribbean have come really far, seeing even 4 years ago, because now, just to name a few swimmers, I know Mikel is one of the big swimmers now, Dylan Carter, Jordan Crooks. So I feel like us as the Caribbean, being as little as we are, we've come so far in the athletic world.
There's something different that they did during these games. It was like a little copied from the Oceania continent, because the Pan American zone, so they did like a joint allotment program. That means like 16 small countries or islands like us that would not have a medical space, that would not have an operational meeting room, and they gathered these 16 small islands together in one building. And at the bottom we do have a shared office, we have a place where we meet. So then we work there, and we have often contact with all the other small islands, ask about the athletes, how they are managing. So it is nice that they adapted this concept that was originally from Oceania, and we see Oceania here again. So I think it's very nice, and it's a good concept, so that the small islands can also have the medical room, the meeting room, and just an area to share.
There we heard from the representative from Aruba talking about the camaraderie that happens between the Caribbean countries. They're small nations, and they stick together, they train together, and they get to share experience with other Caribbean nations.